for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy poker, but I'm not going to play in this high stakes poker game that these boys have going on.
How high are the stakes? Like, how big is a big pot?
Almost 1,300 now, Woody.
One guy has lost $1,100, and one guy's lost $3,700 so far.
3,700. Is he the guy?
No,
that
370.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But even the 1,300, there are people who can lose $1,300 who don't even worry about that.
Yeah, he doesn't worry about that. He's not going to notice that money.
Yeah.
He does not give a fuck.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know. Just guys that can, like, we asked a guy, like, how much money do you have? Or what do you do? And he's like, the question you mean to be asking is, what does my dad do? And it's like, all right. Yeah, that answers it, kind of.
Yeah.
You have generational wealth.
They're playing, for those who like might be interested, they're playing $2, $5, $1,000 buy-in.
This is going to be so dangerous how mainstream gambling is getting now. Gambling is being integrated into every sports broadcast. I just watched, for instance, the Jake Paul fight. I didn't even finish watching it, but gambling was such a huge part of that production. They were cutting away to the Dave Portnoy gambling desk before every fight, just encouraging fucking 18-year-olds to blow their paycheck on a frivolous boxing match. Online, I have a buddy here in LA who lost 20 grand that he could not absolutely afford to lose on online blackjack. NFL fantasy, I hear ads for that every time I watch any sort of NFL content. It's going to be interesting.
I seriously considered betting 10 grand on the Jake Paul fight. So if you guys don't know how gambling works, everybody knows, but it is rare that I am both fully confident that this guy's going to win and he's an underdog. That never happens. Whenever I know someone's going to win, you bet $3 to get one back, like that, you know. But this time I knew Tyrone Woodley was going to kick his ass. This guy's a world champion. Finally, he's a real boxer. Sure, Jake Paul beat up the NBA player. Sure, Jake Paul beat up Ben Askren, who's famously known to be a poor striker. But now he's against Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone Woodley's an actual world champion. Like, I just knew he would win. Yeah. And and he was the underdog. Like, you'd be a fool not to bet on that, or so I thought. In the end, I didn't bet. And I'm just like, I never want to bet. I'm always so happy when I don't bet.
Dude, my two MMA bets are so disastrous. The two ever. First one was Forrest Griffin versus fucking Anderson Silva. I bet on Forrest Griffin. You guys might remember that one.
Because he weighed 205? What was your thinking?
Dude, I don't know. I think I was like, oh, he's funny. He's got a good personality. Fuck Anderson. It might have been like after Anderson had decisions. Exactly.
Damian Maya.
Good timing. But yeah, exactly. He like decisioned two guys, and I was like, he's fucking done, dude. He's washed. And of course, that's one of the most highlight reel knockouts of Anderson's career, where he goes into the Matrix, dodges a bunch of Forrest punches, and then comes back with a dink jab that flatlines Forrest. And then I bet that Matt Hughes was going to beat BJ Penn in November 2010. And of course, BJ, like from the opening bell, just in the time it takes to take 6 steps and then throw 3 punches, knocks Matt completely unconscious. And that was the end of my gambling career in MMA.
BJ used to be so good.
He was insane. He's my buddy Uriah. I know Uriah Faber from Sacramento, and Uriah was really good friends with BJ. He'd go out to Hilo all the time. And I guess Hilo just had a prodigious coke, or BJ had a prodigious coke problem.
Still does.
Huh. How did he have a coke problem and a weight problem? Come on, BJ.
Yeah,
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, yeah. A lot of pork. A lot of sweet meats.
Let a homa hoy hoy.
Yeah, no joke. Hawaiian men tend to put on body
That's
fat.
where you make a turducken with pineapples and pigs, and you just keep repeating it with larger pigs and pineapples.
That sounds pretty good.
I just made that
pineapples are so big. I don't know how that scales.
Yeah, I was like, man, they're so.
Well, you start with a pig fetus.
Child, yeah, a child pig.
You get that pig fetus inside of a mini pineapple, and then you go from there until you've got an enormous pig. And I guess you would need some bigger pineapples, but we'll work on that.
Turduckens are like, I've never had one, but it's like, it's a little weird. It's a little like spitting in God's face.
good.
Like to put-
You're starting to get me on board now. But like, I don't like duck.
What?
It
What do you like? Not like about duck?
doesn't taste very good.
Well, that's
and
wrong.
Like
That is
deep
an
fried
issue.
turkey. Deep fried turkey is just so fucking good that like that's all I want to eat if I'm eating some sort of cooked bird that isn't like chicken. Deep fried turkey is fucking incredible. I might do one for the boys. I'm gonna cook a lot for the when we're on vacation. So like, I don't know if somebody wants to spring for a fucking deep fryer and 5 gallons of peanut oil, I'll fry us a whole fucking turkey.
What's
one
that
night.
cost a deep fryer?
The whole shebang, you end up like under 150, like for everything. I want to
That's
say
not too bad.
I want to say the deep fryer is like $75 for like the pot and the burner, and then you've got to get the thing of propane, which is like maybe $25, and then you've got to get the peanut oil, which is like another like $35 to $45, $50, something like that, if I remember correctly. Again, I didn't do Thanksgiving last year because of my diet, and then so it was the one before that last time I did this shit. But I own one. It's outside. It's been out there for 2 years, full of peanut oil, so probably not still good to eat.
Yeah, I would think that.
Yeah,
You're going on vacation? Where are you going on vacation?
going to Colorado as soon as I get off probation in 21 days.
How long?
Minimum of 2 weeks, but I may extend it. I may like I'm going. So like my friend group is kind of like broke up into guys that I've known for like 5 years or more, and a group of guys that I've known for like 1 or 2 years, and they don't always mesh super well together.
Yeah.
So like 1 week is like longtime guys, and the other
Mhm.
week is like sort of newer guys, and so
Yeah.
there is some crossover between the two. So
Mhm.
like I rented a big house. I mean, we all did. They right chipped in. Got an Airbnb, and so we're gonna do 2 weeks like that at this place in Colorado, just smoking it up all day, every day, and then like I don't know if I'm going to extend. I have a one-way flight, so
Mhm.
I haven't quite decided yet. But I might fly a girl out there with me and like stay for another week or another 2 weeks. Like I don't know. I haven't really settled. A couple of the guys have mentioned that, hey, I might stay an extra week too. So like if I get in a scenario where like Scum, for example, somebody I actually like is like, yeah, you want to stay for another week, like then all of a sudden like $180 a night Airbnb is rather affordable to just go another week. So I could see myself doing that. I don't know, at least 2 weeks, maybe a month.
I have
And then
that
when I get
same.
home, I've already started packing my belongings. Like I'm doing it a little bit every day. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna need my KitchenAid mixer, so it's packed. You know, I'm not gonna need like my winter clothes, so they're packed. So I'm already packing my bags and my belongings because I'm moving in sometime in November. I'm gonna get out of Georgia and go to a legal state because I love marijuana.
Mhm.
Yeah, you certainly do. I'm excited for you. It's going to bring you so much joy.
Look at him, he loves it.
He's like catnip to him.
It's like that's a reference from the Chappelle show when they're talking about black people liking chicken, and they're like
Yep.
watching the black people. Look at him, he loves it.
Yeah.
But yeah, 22 days and 1 hour. So we're just about to like roll over another day here in a few minutes. I've had this timer on my phone for I don't know, almost a year. So
Yeah.
I've just watched it take down day after day, and it's I don't know.
3 weeks to go.
When that thing goes off, it's gonna be and like that alarm is set so that it's John Denver, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Like that song plays when the timer rolls the fuck over. So I don't know. I'm pretty